Hi, it's Lori, Armchair Chef. I had a special tasting planned for us today, but Little Caesars didn't want to cooperate. I was going through my playlist to add stuff to my watch later on my YouTube, because I always just go through the subs and add it to my watch later list, which has about 400 videos on it now, because I put a lot of stuff in there, you know, crochet videos that I want to look at, things, and some of the stuff's really old, so it ends up way at the back. So I'm waiting for them to get here. They decided, I went through Grubhub, and they decided to pick a store that was on the other side of town, 2 freeways away, which in Utah, that was about 15 minutes. Anywhere else, that would have been about 45 minutes, okay? Yeah, that seemed a little excessive to pick a store across town when there's one about 2 minutes away. And it just sent me a message that it was here. And I opened the door, and the guy scared the crap out of me because he was right at my door when it looked like he was still in the car. Anyway, so again, I get my order. He's holding a 2-liter bottle of Pepsi. And I go, well, that's not what I ordered. I don't speak English. Again, I don't speak English. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what the words are in Spanish that I want to convey to him other than pendejo. Because I know that one. Let's see, what else? Oh, yeah. He came from the other side of town. Pizza's still hot. Very good. Wasn't in a insulated thing, but I'm sure his car was hot, probably. Because it's like over 100 again here today. And so, okay. What I saw on the YouTube was my little friend, the reporter guy, the adorable guy. He was reviewing a pineapple Pepsi, only available from Little Caesars. Oh, awesome. So I go on Little Caesars website to order it, $23 for a pizza, special pizza, and a pineapple Pepsi. That was a special. $9.99 pizza, 1 Pepsi, with all the added fees, $23. Okay, so I go on my Grubhub order, my app, which I do have Grubhub Plus because I have Amazon Prime and I get it for free. Remember that. If you're Amazon Prime, you get Grubhub Plus included in your thing. So it ended up only being $18. $5 cheaper. So I gave, including a $3 tip. So I gave him an extra $2 because they made him come from across town, which was really stupid. Not his fault. Not his fault. They didn't have the Pepsi that I wanted. His fault. He doesn't speak English. But I am in West Valley, so maybe they thought he was the best person for the job because, you know, those of you in Utah know this is, what do you call it? The Hispanic side of town, I guess, is a nice way to put it. Now I know a few words like I've already mentioned, but okay, so I've got a 2-liter bottle of Pepsi. Well, let's taste that. Because I don't usually drink regular Pepsi, I usually drink Diet. I used to drink Coke Diet Pepsi Zero, but I found between the two, I like the Diet Pepsi better. So whatever the sweetener is that's in the Zero, don't like it as much. So let's try this. Just me, so it's fine. I'll stick it in the fridge and be drinking on it for a few days. Yeah, I'm a Pepsi girl. Nice and sweet. None of that bitter aftertaste. Sorry, Coke drinkers. It's just how I am. I did like RC Cola back in the day when they used to have it at Mr. Taco. They had RC Cola in Azusa when I lived there. Now, my girlfriend liked Noggles, and they just put in Noggles somewhere. So, Renee, if you're watching, there are Noggles someplace. I've seen them go in. You might be able to go get your favorite. I'm going to look around. I don't think we have them here. They just put in Jack in the Box. So, I drive by Jack in the Box sometimes on the way home. It's on one of our main streets. Excuse me. Lots of bubbles. And the line's always on the street. Always. Now, I don't know if they have put Jack in the Box in the delivery driver's apps, but that might be the only way to get it. Because they can just walk in the store and pick up the order. And then I don't have to wait in line. And it's not open 24 hours here. It does close, I believe, at midnight. maybe with all the other stuff like Wendy's and In-N-Out's open to like 2 a.m. So when I used to go after work, I get off at 1:30. I just race over and be able to go In-N-Out before it closed at 2. So that wasn't too bad. But yeah, I don't. You know, when I go to work on Thursdays, I cover for another girl, and I on her day off, and I go in at 2 a.m. I could go to In-N-Out before I go to work. Oh, don't give me any ideas. Wow. Yeah, I could get my breakfast at In-N-Out before I go to work. They do have shakes. That's milk, right? Oh, man, that was... Okay, anyway, okay, the pizza. I did get a regular cheap pizza, but I had got the pretzel crust with the pepperoni and the cheese sauce, not the spaghetti sauce. So, let's eat it before it gets cold because I have my air conditioner on. It's supposed to have a buttery pretzel crust. There's salt on it. And instead of pasta sauce, regular red sauce, it has cheese sauce. Let's try it. It's good with a little bit of salt on it. I like it way better than red sauce. Personally, I like a white sauce. The crust down here is not crisp, but I don't know if they use a different one down here than they do with the pretzel edge. Mmm. They brush that with garlic. Oh my God, that's good. And this was only $18, $15 if you take away all the tips and go pick it up yourself, probably. But I bet you that 2-liter bottle of Pepsi costs more than my 16-ounce pineapple Pepsi. So what I'm going to have to do, if I really want one, I'm going to have to go into a Little Caesars store to get one, because I don't know if they have it or not. Maybe they didn't have it. That's why I didn't get it. But it has it in the app. They didn't tell me they were out. So, oh well. So I got pizza. Anyway, and regular Pepsi. So, okay. Now, I already went out this morning, got me a Starbucks and a breakfast sandwich and a croissant for the dogs, because that's their treat. Took them to the park, went for a walk, and this is after I got up at 8 a.m. That was late for me. I'm usually up at like 2 a.m. I slept in. I slept a lot yesterday because I just feel like I haven't been caught up yet with my sleep, because I get up. My hours are so strange right now. Doctor suggested I get blue light glasses. I have some to use when I'm on my computer here, and then I got a pair to use at work when I'm on the computer at work, because I have computer work to do there. And so I'm going to have those. She says that will help me get to sleep when I get home if I use those blue light glasses when I'm on my computer. Because I'm at home before I go to bed, I'm on the computer at home. So she says that will help. I have no reason to not believe her, because everybody's talking about it. I'm sure it's a thing. So, what was I going to say? Oh, I did a lot of stuff already today. I did all that. Plus, I am rearranging my stuff behind me. When I was on Temu, one of my favorite places now, by the way, because I'm having so much fun reviewing this stuff. And I will probably I'll show you a little bit behind me what I'm doing. Those of you who have been with me for a while know that I have these shelving units back here. And that's what all my stuff is on. Plastic shelving units that you can take apart, make them small, and move them by yourself. Okay? I do have one wooden bookcase over there in the corner that my husband made for me. It's made out of oak. So I do keep that one. Eventually I'll probably take that over to my son's, and he can have that. Next time I move, I'll just give that to him. And then I won't have to deal with it. I can move it by myself, but it's very heavy. These other ones, I can just break them down. I can just break them down into about a 2-foot bundle, tape it up, and move it. So yeah. So what I did was that when I was on Temu, I bought some They're shoe storage containers that have covers over them that zip. And I'm going to be showing this to you. Right now I'm just getting this ready to do it. And then what I'll probably do is set up a camera while I'm actually doing it. And then I'll just pull out the parts that are interesting and not show you the whole thing. I'll just show you bits and pieces of what I'm doing. I'm going to set up those two. I'm going to set up those two containers, and then in between them I'm going to put a rod across, and then I'm going to hang things from that rod to put yarn in. I got it up here. Now, to actually put it into practice and see it could be a whole nother animal, but I think it's going to work, and I was able to get the stuff cheap enough where I think I can make it look nice, because right now I have my bed, I have those against the wall, and my couch is against those. So that takes away almost 2 feet of my living room walking space, because I did put a coffee table in here. So I want to kind of take that back, that space. I now feel that's wasted space, because I can just leave that storage behind me, because it's just me. It's not that big a deal. Excuse me. But I want to change. So I'm gonna change this up a little bit so it looks a little different. And I do have some decorations up there. I have that. I have some barn doors over here that I'd like to have out. It's either that or just throw them away because nobody can see them anyway. So, yep, that's what I'm working on. After I'm gonna eat my pizza and have my non-pineapple Pepsi review, I'm gonna start working on this stuff. I want to take out 2 of these shelving units and put those other ones in there with a bar across the top and hang things from it, and it's going to be kind of decorative yarn storage. What I'd like to put there is yarn that I want to use in projects coming up, so that it's handy instead of being buried in my room somewhere in a bag. So I'll keep you informed. I don't have tonight off. I have to go to bed. Well, I don't really have to be in bed till midnight, so I do have quite a while, and I did sleep a lot, so I might be able to get a lot done. I don't even know what time it is. It's like, oh, not even noon here yet, I don't think. So I have plenty of time to do that after I eat my pizza and watch my qualifying. Trucks are qualifying today at NASCAR. So, okay. My day. Thank you for joining me for lunch, and I will see you in a bit. I'll be back with some organizing. So, okay, bye.